How did it go? Learning the last two songs. Alma Mater Blues is always a favorite with students, especially after they finish the expanded version, which actually happens in level 2. And it's done in two additional sections in level 2. So when Neil talks about demonstrating the entire song for your students to get them excited about what's coming up, um, if you are not quite ready to purchase level 2 and learn the rest of that song, that's okay. You don't have to, and you'll get to it fairly soon anyway. It is nice, I will say, to demonstrate that entire song at your introductory sessions. It gives you a really great wow factor, because it's wonderful to play that whole song and then say to the people there, this is what my students play after 8 or 9 months of lessons. And that is very typical. So you have a choice. You can go ahead and purchase Foundation Level 2 when you want to, and maybe even just start out by learning those additional 2 sections of Alma Mater Blues, just so you have that whole song under your belt. But you don't have to. You can wait until you're ready to, almost ready to introduce it to your students once they're getting towards the end of level 1. And we have one more tool to add to our list. So this is the list of strategies. So I'm gonna scroll on down to the tools. And in Alma Mater Blues, we introduced the rhythm diagram. That is the diagram that is in the reference book. And this is just a diagram that shows the relationship between the two hands and when they play together. So I'm going to hop over to that diagram. And so it just shows the basic rhythm events happening in each hand. Left hand is just keeping that steady beat. The right hand is playing that melody, 1, 2, and 3 end. And when they line up, like the 1s and the 2s and the 3s, that means they play together. So it's kind of a precursor to written music. This is just represented vertically instead of horizontally, but it shows where the hands play together and where they do not. And incidentally, the phrase Humpty Dumpty is one of the ways that we use language, an existing skill that everybody has, to design in the rhythm. So using the phrase, here's Humpty Dumpty, to represent that rhythm is so helpful. And that's something that we'll be using regularly as we go throughout the curriculum.